Hello and welcome to this special segment on NewsX, where we track the single most important question on everybody's minds. Who's winning 2024? I'm Megha Sharma. Ladies and gentlemen, you will be able to see the exit polls right here on NewsX at 6 p.m. on 1st of June and the results all day live on 4th of June. Until then, we are getting you this daily expertometer where analysts put together what they feel is the pulse. In this segment, we are joined by writer and political analyst Abhijit Iyer Mitra. Thank you, Abhijit, for joining us on the telecast. Of course, the big question on everybody's minds, and what is your prediction of the 543 seats that are being contested? Who do you think is going to get the massive chunk?
So just to caveat everything, I keep getting my election predictions wrong, though I did get the Trump election right, the 2016 one and the West Bengal Assembly election right. But I'm predicting that for this election, the BJP is individually getting the biggest chunk, at least 330 minimum.
Okay. And what about the Congress? What about the other parties of the Indie bloc?
The Indie may come close to about 100, but the Congress is definitely not crossing the 40 mark. It won't even reach the 50 mark that it did the last time.
Okay. All right. Let's start with the state that is at the tip of the country, which also saw elections taking place in the first phase. All of its seats, 39 of them. Tamil Nadu, what's your prediction? Obviously, BJP going with a big pomp and show. Okay, you voted there as well. You went home and you voted.
Yep. Yes.
BJP coming all guns blazing, Annamalai being the big face. Will it work for BJP?
So, Tamil Nadu is the one thing where I really want it to work, but I doubt it'll work this time. What I do see is a massive increase in vote share for the BJP standing individually. The two seats where I believe the BJP has some kind of a chance are Coimbatore and Pon Radhakrishnan seat, which is in Kanyakumari. Other than that, two other seats the BJP alliance, NDA, may have a chance in are TT Dinakaran's seat and the former Chief Minister OPS's seat. But outside of that, even here I'm hearing, especially in the two BJP seats, the booth management was very, very bad. So I'm giving them a range of between 0 to 4, possibly 0.
Okay. Another big state, Karnataka down south. Now this is one special exception because BJP has been winning this state with a larger margin. 28 seats. Will BJP and JDS show their magic once again?
I fundamentally believe so. When you bring the two parties together, it becomes a sort of a caste behemoth. So between the two parties, I give them, minimum of 23, but maximum of about 27 seats at least.
Okay. Coming to
27 out of the 28.
Coming to Central India, it's Madhya Pradesh, 29 seats. Again, it has worked for the BJP in 2019, 2014 as well. Will it be, once again a victory for the BJP?
I think Madhya Pradesh, Chhattisgarh, Rajasthan, all of these are going to be clean sweeps for the BJP, especially Madhya Pradesh. I think even the state elections, I don't think anybody predicted the BJP was going to get the kind of margins that it did. Most people were giving that state to the Congress. And you look how the BJP came back. And this is state elections. State election voting patterns are very different from central election voting patterns. It's very precarious to extrapolate one onto the other. But at the same time, we need to remember there is no fatigue or anger with Modi in Madhya Pradesh. So I'm giving a full 29 out of 29 in Madhya Pradesh to the BJP.
Okay, great. You've already answered my question, but I again ask you, Rajasthan, 25 seats?
Rajasthan clean sweep, 25 out of 25 to the BJP.
Okay, fantastic. Now, Gujarat, there are 26 seats. Again, it is the hometown of Prime Minister Narendra Modi and our Home Minister Amit Shah.
And, when you've got two big heavy hitters, this is a state that generally tends to vote for national issues in national elections. I don't see how they're not going to give the BJP 26 out of 26 again. At least till Modi and Amit Shah are in the center.
Okay. All right. Interesting fight over here is for Delhi, 7 seats. This time, first time around, it is Aam Aadmi Party and the Congress that are aligning, and the common target, the common enemy is the BJP. Will it work in India Alliance favor?
I think it may, which is why Delhi is one of those swing things. It'll either go completely in the AAP's favor or it'll go completely against the AAP. And there's a reason for it. If it goes in favor of the AAP, I would say it's because of the AAP Congress alliance and the kind of mathematics that brings to play. That said, we need to remember there's something very interesting that's happened. The jailing of Kejriwal has put a huge dent in his image, right? But then the fact that he's been released on bail to campaign also means that he can't benefit from any sympathy wave he gets from being in jail, you see? So it's both possibilities have been mixed, both of sympathy, jailing sympathy, and of empathy for an anti-corruption crusade. So I still think it's going to be exactly like maybe not exactly like the previous election, but I would be surprised if it isn't 7 out of 7 for the BJP this time as well.
Okay, all right. That's an interesting prediction. We'll wait and watch. Uttar Pradesh, 80 seats. 80 seats in Uttar Pradesh. BJP was able to perform exceedingly well with over 60 seats. Now, of course, the big halabaloo over Raebareli and Amethi. How do you think things are stacked for the Congress, for Samajwadi Party and the Congress and the BJP?
BJP is going to, I think people are completely discounting the wave that's going to happen because of the Ram Mandir out there. And I think that applies to all the northern states pretty much. It factored into what I think is going to happen with Madhya Pradesh, Rajasthan and all these places as well. But here I think the BJP is getting a minimum of 70 seats. Optimally, I'm looking at about 74, 75 for them, but a minimum of 70 seats. Even Kannauj, where Akhilesh is contesting, I don't think Akhilesh is going to win Kannauj. Raebareli, possibly. Amethi, Smriti Irani is going to win. I don't think people realize the amount of work she's done out there in Amethi. So I would say minimum 70. I would go up to about 75.
Okay. Bihar, 40 seats. Again, it is, you see the JDU, which has come back to the BJP NDA clan. How does that work out? Do you think that is again going to be a clean sweep of, or RJD still has some stake in some of the seats?
I do believe the RJD will score. I think Maharashtra and Bihar and Haryana are the three states where I do have a question mark. Bihar is one of them. I don't think it'll hit the BJP because the BJP is only contesting 17 seats out here. I think they'll win 17 out of 17 seats, but out of the seats that the JDU is contesting, I think they will lose a significant share. I wouldn't give more than about 10 seats to the JDU.
Okay. West Bengal, very interesting. Here BJP has been making inroads slowly and gradually, whether it is assembly elections or now the Lok Sabha elections 2019, we were able to witness that. 42 of these seats, direct clash between Mamata Banerjee and the BJP. How do you predict things are going to play out?
So West Bengal is one of those states where it's quite easy in a sense to read the ground moving in that sense. We've seen this with Krishnanagar. You know, in Krishnanagar, the Maharani who was contesting against Mahua Moitra, she was trailing for most of it. In the last 2 weeks, she really picked up to the point where Mahua Moitra's own campaign managers were telling people that she isn't going to win. I think there is some kind of a wave. We don't know, is it a Sandesh Khali regarding related wave or some other kind of wave? But personally, I feel the TMC will only get between 15 to 17 seats and the BJP is going to win anywhere between 25 and 27 seats.
Okay, that's an interesting prediction. So this time around, for the first time, that the TMC and Mamata Banerjee, as you predict, are going to face a rout from the BJP side. Interesting. Maharashtra, 48 seats.
BJP is contesting 28. I think they'll win 24 of those 28 seats for sure. The Shinde faction will win about 14. I think, again, like in Bihar, where, you know, it's more the JDU bringing negatives to the table. I think here it's the Shinde Shiv Sena bringing the negatives to the table. I'm not going to give the Shinde Shiv Sena more than about 14 seats. I also think this is where, you know, the Congress will possibly marginally improve its tally. Right now, they have about 1 seat. I'll maximum give them about 4 from here.
Okay, all right. On that note, thank you, Abhijit, for joining me on the telecast, sharing your predictions. I'll see you on the 4th of June when the results come out, and let's tally your prediction versus the actual results. On that note, that's all on Expertometer on NewsX. Thanks for watching.
For more such videos, subscribe to the NewsX YouTube channel, hit the bell icon.